Hey guys, today on People Now, an American fifth grader identified among the victims in those Sri Lanka terror attacks, the boy's father speaking out amid his heartbreaking loss.
Also on today's show,
there's, 30 years of love there.
Bob Saget gives us his thoughts about longtime co-star Lori Loughlin's college admission scandal, and he opens up about the mission of his new hilarious movie.
Why do we believe Taylor Swift is hinting at new music? We have put all the clues together, everybody, and we're ready to make the case.
It's a glitzy date night for Liam Hemsworth and Miley Cyrus at the massive Avengers Endgame world premiere.
Plus, K-pop superstars NCT 127 are live in our studio today talking new music, their new American tour, and their sick dance moves.
It's all today on People Now. Let's go. We know we're not good dancers.
Some things are regrettable immediately. That's one of them. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to People Now. Of course, we've got NCT 127 in the house, and the N-Citizens are actually outside our house right now.
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
We have never had a crowd this big. Wow. So you see the NCT 127 bus right there. I mean,
yeah,
the fans really showed up for this.
The bus pulled up, the fans, hundreds of people
We've
hanging out.
never had a crowd this big, ever.
We haven't. No, we've had some people before. There has been a crowd for us showing up one day. It turned out, no, that was just a random person that was trying to sell us some flowers on the street. We thought maybe they were fans.
No,
this is incredible,
never...
though. We're really excited for all the fans to see what these guys are going to be revealing.
Yeah, there's just so many people. I think it's really awesome.
They got new
that
music.
really shows how big a fan base they have.
Yeah, they got the new music, they've got the tour, everything coming up. We're going to be talking about all of that. Guys, we start today on a much more somber update from Sunday's terror attack in Sri Lanka. Let's begin here. Kieran Shafritz de Souza, fifth grader from Washington, D.C., is reportedly among the American victims of the Easter Sunday Sri Lankan terrorist bombing attacks that killed at least 290 people and injured more than 500. Kieran's father, Alexander Arrow, told NBC News that his son, who would have turned 12 in August, was on leave from the prestigious Sidwell Friends School in Washington, D.C. to live in Sri Lanka, where his mother's from. Arrow told the outlet that Kieran was eating breakfast at the Cinnamon Grand Hotel in Colombo at the same time that a suicide bomber detonated a backpack inside. Arrow described his son as articulate and insightful and kind. Now, according to NBC, both Kieran's mother and grandmother survived that attack. According to UNICEF, at least 45 children were killed in the attacks. Meanwhile, a Sri Lankan police media spokesman told CNN that around 40 suspects have been arrested for the deadly Easter Sunday terror attacks. All of them are reportedly Sri Lankan nationals. The Associated Press, citing Sri Lanka's Minister of Tourism, reported that 39 foreign tourists were killed in the bombings. 6 blasts went off simultaneously Sunday morning, targeting churches and hotels. 2 more blasts went off later in the day as well. All right, let's switch gears here. A much lighter note as we move on. Taylor Swift stirring up rumors of new music once again. On Monday, the singer stepped out in New York City rocking pink dip-dyed hair. Swift complimenting her new do by wearing a pink long-sleeved cropped floral t-shirt, which, by the way, fans believe is new merchandise because the sleeves subtly say Taylor Swift on them. That's the reason. The rosy hue has been a theme in Swift's life lately as she continues to drop lots of cryptic clues about new music. Since April 13th, she's been sharing brightly colored Instagram pictures, all captioned with a simple 4.26. Fans were especially convinced that new music is on the way when she swapped all her social media photos with a pastel sky and clouds. Of course, included the mysterious date there too. Even her website now features a countdown clock to April 26th. Kind of subtle, not so subtle. She also makes sure to post that to her Insta story every single day. Fans around the world have also spotted billboards bearing the same aesthetic with the URL april26.com. That redirects to Taylor Swift's site. When Taylor first started dropping these Easter eggs, if you will, fans went completely crazy on Twitter. One fan wrote in part, "Swift is coming to save the entire music industry on April 26th," alongside this hilarious video. Another Twitter user saying, "Me going on about my hype for Star Wars until I see Taylor Swift's Insta bio changed to 426. Even back in late February, Tay-Tay posted several Instagram photos that stirred up plenty of excitement among Swifties hoping for new music. She was also photographed several times visiting a recording studio. That definitely added to the hype, but she cleared the air at the iHeartRadio Music Awards in March, letting fans know that they would be the first to know when there is new music. Now, at the time, Swift also cheekily posted this photo of her cat, Olivia Benson, on Insta, looking somewhat shocked with the caption, "She just read all the theories." Oh, Olivia Benson's my favorite. If
That is.
Taylor ends up dropping new music on Friday, it will be her first since leaving her longtime home, Big Machine label group. She moved to Republic Records and Universal Music Group. If she doesn't drop music, there will be a lot of very disappointed people.
I think it's pretty clear she's going to be dropping music. I'm excited. I love Taylor Swift, so
You think a new sound here, maybe? Like, because, you know, she's dating Joe Alwyn.
Yeah, maybe go back to some love songs. I really like her girl anthem songs, though, so I think she'll maybe give us a little bit of both.
Well, people talked about Reputation. They speculated that it was maybe inspired by the feud with Kanye, the past relationships.
But she's past that, though.
It seems like that's what I mean.
She's in a good place. I think it's gonna be more love songs. That's my prediction.
I'm feeling like bright and kind of clubby.
Yeah. Okay. Clubby.
Maybe?
Yeah. I'm thinking more love songs, so we'll see.
Okay. We'll find out. April 26th. Circle it. And if nothing happens, we can all be depressed together. All right. Royal Watchers, get ready to celebrate today. Tuesday is Prince Louis's first birthday. So adorable. Fans are the ones receiving the special gift. 3 new photos of the pint-sized royal featuring his very first pair of teeth. The photos were taken earlier this month by his mom, Kate Middleton, and shared on Kensington Palace's Twitter on Monday. The photos come after months of not seeing William and Kate's youngest kiddo. The last glimpse that we got was in the family's Christmas card snapshot, which was released back in December. A source tells People Prince Louis is the most cheerful, smiley little boy, and he's also so happy and content. And we can tell.
He's so cute in these pictures.
Look at that. We might maybe we'll add playful to the list. Looks like he's having some fun. While getting his photo taken, Prince Louis was sure to make time for some fun in the grass, resulting in this sweet candid. Here you can see the grass all over his sweater. Do you see it on the bottom there? The trimmings. I don't know. Anyway, that big smile on his face, those chubby cheeks. You just want to squeeze them. By the way, the chubby cheeks, us royal watchers know that's a trait also shared by his siblings, 5-year-old Prince George and 3-year-old Princess Charlotte. It's a family trait. They also had their photos taken for their first birthdays. We're noticing quite a few similarities between Prince Louis portraits and those of his older sister and brother. In Prince George's first birthday photos, his parents took him to a butterfly exhibit at London's Natural History Museum. He's dressed in a navy polo shirt, striped overalls. Unlike Louis, Prince George's distraction was butterflies, not the grass, still the nature theme. For Charlotte's picture, Kate again was on hand, snapping photos of her baby girl, whose 4th birthday is coming up on May 2nd, by the way. In Charlotte's photo, she was seen playing around the family's country home, wearing a pink and blue outfit with matching bows in her hair. Charlotte showed off her mobility, cruising between the furniture and anything else that she could hold on to. Now, at the time Charlotte's pictures were taken, a palace source told People that turning 1 is an important family milestone, and the family was happy to share her photos. We're happy they're keeping that tradition alive. Happy birthday to Prince Louis. Super adorable. Guys, a New York man is suing Apple and a security firm for $1 billion, saying that the company's facial recognition software is responsible for his wrongful arrest. Kind of a bizarre story. The 18-year-old college student, Osman Ba, was arrested at his home in November and charged with theft from multiple Apple stores across state lines. According to reports by Bloomberg, the arrest warrant included a photo that did not resemble Ba. Now, the lawsuit claims that Ba was actually attending his senior prom in New York City, while one of the thefts took place in Boston. Ba says he's never even been to Boston. In that suit, Ba claims that he previously lost a non-photo learner's permit, which the thief may have used as identification in Apple stores. Then Ba believes that Apple's security firm, Security Industry Specialists Inc., inaccurately attached his name to the real thief's face. That's his theory. Now, Apple has yet to release a statement on this arrest, but its facial recognition technology is being brought up in the suit. Apple's been investing significantly in the artificial intelligence sphere, recently hiring 2 top AI engineers from Google. Now, while Apple is known for using facial recognition technology in the newest versions of the iPhone, the suit alleges that an NYPD detective told Ba that Apple's security technology, quote, identifies suspects of theft using facial recognition technology. But according to Business Insider, the suit is not specific as to how Apple is allegedly using this technology for security purposes. The lawsuit says, quote, consumers are not generally aware of defendants' use of facial recognition technology within its security system. And it added, quote, presumably the defendant's security system scans consumers' faces to look for matches on a list of suspects. It's an interesting story. It's bringing up a lot of concerns about artificial intelligence in general and facial recognition. We'll keep you posted as that continues to
develop. It's not good for the people that are really paranoid about people's identities.
Like covering the cameras and the whole thing. All right, let's move on to this. Vans caused a bit of a ruckus in the Wizarding World Monday after teasing a collaborative shoe line with, you guessed it, Harry Potter. The company kept it short and sweet, tweeting out a logo simply saying, something magical is coming soon.
Wow.
You might imagine, Harry Potter's got a very enthusiastic fan base that continues, and everyone was swept up in the excitement right away if you're in that fan base. Fans even chiming in on the fun. Love his reaction gifs here. One Harry Potter fan posted, starts hyperventilating. Vance chiming in with the Professor McGonagall meme. Vance has yet to release actual images of the shoes. Their website is teasing that the shoes will represent the Hogwarts houses. That means you'll probably be able to slip into a pair of Vans to represent Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, or Hufflepuff. I'd go Slytherin.
Yeah.
They're ambitious.
I think I did the quiz one time, and I think I'm Hufflepuff, which I was first kind of embarrassed.
What's
no
the
offense to
characteristic?
Hufflepuff. I don't remember.
You don't
Hufflepuff, like, I feel like people got really down on Hufflepuff, but now I'm embracing it, so I would get that.
I like your Hufflepuff advocate.
Slytherin, you're supposed to be like sneaky and.
Well, they've got there's some bad witches that came out of it and wizards that came out of it, but overall ambitious.
It's a bold statement to say you're a Slytherin, though.
Seems mysterious. I'm an advocate for Slytherin. You can be an advocate for whatever it was, Hufflepuff. Now, this is just another example of how J.K. Rowling's magical world has taken over. Of course, all Harry Potter fans know there have been 7 books, 8 films. There's a whole Universal theme park section dedicated to this thing, a show on Broadway, and London's West End. The list goes on and on. Now, you can add Vans shoes to that list.
Yeah, we'll take a look at some more of these reactions on Twitter. People are getting really into this. One user immediately getting a magic wand involved when I put him on my feet.
One fan coming in, well, there goes my money. That's true, especially because if you're a real collector, you're going to have every
Well,
pair.
yeah, and this person gets it too. My bank account is going to be empty. Michael Scott having all the feels there.
No. Josh, a 16-year-old Gryffindor, he has the right idea here. Take on a couple more hours, maybe grab the whole set. Life is all about priorities, people. Look at this. All right. If those Slytherin shoes or if they're looking good, I might pick up a pair, like I said.
If you're actually a Slytherin, Jeremy, you got to take the quiz and see, because you might be a Hufflepuff like me and then
maybe they'll send out, like, sometimes they do it like a press sample.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Let us know. And let us know what you think. Use the hashtag #PeopleNow. All right, calling all citizens, NCT 127 will be joining us live a little bit later in the show.
Yeah, to get hyped for their appearance, we want to see your favorite gifts of the band. So tweet us those gifts with the hashtag #PeopleNow. You might see them on the show, and NCT 127 might see them too.
Yeah, we'll check in on those NCT 127 gifts in a bit. But Andrea, you got more for us in Star Trek.
I do. We are kicking off Star Trek today with a glamorous date night from one of our favorite celebrity couples. Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth hit the red carpet Monday night to attend Marvel's Avengers Endgame premiere in Los Angeles. Miley looked stunning in a custom black Yves Saint Laurent dress, which she accessorized with bracelets, necklaces, and rings. Miley gave her 92 million Instagram followers a preview of the dress on her stories prior to the red carpet. So in a series of selfies and videos, she gave a shout out to the luxury label and its creative director, Anthony Vaccarello, for her outfit, sang along to some tunes on the way to the event, having fun. And Monday night's event was definitely a family affair. Liam's brothers, Luke Hemsworth, and Avengers Endgame star Chris Hemsworth were also there, joined by their spouses and their mom, Leonie Hemsworth. Good-looking bunch right there. The highly anticipated finale of the Avengers saga brought out all the A-list celebs, newly engaged Chris Pratt and Katherine Schwarzenegger, Avengers star Scarlett Johansson, who came with her boyfriend Colin Jost, and Brie Larson arrived, looked stunning. Other stars include Denai Guerrera, Paul Rudd, who plays Ant-Man, and Chris Hemsworth. Bradley Cooper and Anthony Mackie made a red carpet appearance too. So it looked like glamorous, fun, adventurous, star-studded affair. Can you imagine? I wish I was there. Anyway, Avengers Endgame hits theaters on Friday. We move on to this. On Monday, our friend Casey Musgraves stole the show as People's Beauty of the Day with her gorgeous red carpet looks and her killer Coachella performance from last weekend. But today, we're taking it from stage to screen as we highlight one of our favorite actresses, Priyanka Chopra. Known for her role as Alex Parrish in the FBI drama Quantico, Priyanka has built a huge name for herself since moving from India to the United States to further her career. She actually won the title of Miss World in 2000, went on to star in several Bollywood films before transitioning to American film and TV. Now, there's no question that Pri has some serious style, too. The actress certainly knows how to wow a red carpet and regularly dazzles in glamorous dresses with sparkles and fiery colors. But of course, it's what's on the inside that makes a woman truly beautiful. We have to admit that Priyanka's love for her hubby, Nick Jonas, might be one of the biggest reasons for that gorgeous smile on her face recently. Honestly, I think the relationship makes a lot of other people happy too, kind of living vicariously through them. People's Beautiful issue hits newsstands nationwide on Friday. We'll be taking a look at all the People's Beauties on Wednesday, when we also reveal the cover, so be sure to tune in for that. Now, if you follow Kate Beckinsale on social media, you're probably familiar with her sassy cats, Clive and Willow. They're very cute, also very patient because Kate really loves to love on them. Now, Kate says she's an animal lover in general, but very much a cat person. Jeremy, you can relate to that.
Yeah, I love them.
This is probably your favorite video ever because you love Kate Beckinsale and
she's
you
gonna
love
watch her face.
cats.
That cat's gonna swipe her.
So it only makes sense that Kate is kicking off our Cat Lady section of the beautiful issue. If you didn't know there was a Cat Lady section, now you
Now
do.
you know.
Also, she looks really great there. Clive and Willow are both Persian cats, but they couldn't be more different in personality. Kate told us all about it. Take a look.
He is grumpy right now, but in life he's not grumpy. He's just got very strong eyebrows. The thing I really like about Clive is that he knows what he likes, and those are bags, boxes, tulle, ribbon, fancy flowers that have been sent to you. He just loves that. Willow's a little bit more of a handful. She's great and beautiful and slightly mean. Willow will sleep in creepy psychopath places like in the back of a drawer, places that she could die. But she's so pretty that we forgive her.
They are really pretty cats.
She makes those cats sound very elegant.
Yes.
Even doing terrible things.
Those cats have nice lives, right? Again, tune in tomorrow. We'll have all the details on the beautiful issues cover story, plus lots more video on People Now Wednesday. Those are your Star Tracks for today.
Stay with us, guys. We sat down with Bob Saget and got his take on the Lori Loughlin scandal, everything going on with that college admissions case. Plus, calling all in citizens, we are joined live by NCT 127. We love it when these guys stop by. We'll be getting the lowdown on their new surprise album and their first ever U.S. headlining tour. That's coming up in just a bit.
All right, guys, we're just minutes away from sitting down with NCT 127. We've been asking you guys to tweet your favorite gifts of the K-pop band to get us all pumped for their interview. Let's take a look at what we have.
When the broadcast is supposed to help viewers fall asleep, okay? Not happening. These guys just look some of
They
the
really have the
dancing
best dance moves that we cannot
that we can't do. We try. My babies. There we go. Oh, this is sweet. Okay. That's
Yeah, very, very adorable.
what we got here. the looming side eye in the back. All right, we'll have more of those later. Keep sending us those NCT 127 gifts. Now we move on to this.
All right, Bob Saget stopped by to promote his new movie, Benjamin. But of course, we had to ask him about his longtime co-star Lori Loughlin and her alleged involvement in the college admissions scandal. Take a look.
Can we just get this out of the way?
No comment.
Out of the gate. No comment. Lori Loughlin scandal. What do you hope for her and the family?
Well, I have said it a lot. There was something actually on the Washington Post which answered my questions, their questions. See, I get flustered because it's personal.
Yeah.
It's personal, and that's where I'm keeping it. And there's 30 years of love there, more than that. So that's all I got.
And have you kept in touch with her over the last few weeks at all?
She's a very good prober. We do carrier pigeon. I love her very much, and it's that's it. That would be my. That's more than no comment.
Yeah.
Very good rebuttal though.
Yeah. Thank you.
The cross-examining was
Yes,
awesome.
thank you.
It's a rough world. You get out of your car, people put mics in your face, and I go, put it down here lower, and I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I feel for him. Look, he doesn't always want to open up about it. It's hard for him. They go so far back, so it's got to be hard kind of even choosing your words when you're talking about it.
He's very sincere about her, about the whole thing. The Full House family seems to be standing behind Lori. He did seem a bit flustered legitimately because it's clear there's a bond there, and it's hard to talk about something so touchy about someone that you obviously care about and have known for so long.
But right now, everyone is talking about this. And just to recap, Loughlin and her husband, Massimo Giannulli, pled not guilty to mail fraud and money laundering conspiracy. If convicted, they face up to 20 years for each charge.
A source close to Loughlin tells People that the couple has every reason to believe their daughters could be targets of prosecution. And that source adds Loughlin will not do anything to put her daughters in harm's way.
And the source called Loughlin a mama bear. And according to the source, the couple is worried that the prosecution could charge one or both of the girls in an attempt to get them to plead guilty.
Listen to what the source says here. Quote, they feel that they're in the middle of a squeeze play right now. It's very complex legally. On one hand, they have pleaded not guilty to the offenses they are alleged to have committed. But on the other hand, they know that pleading guilty could put the matter behind the whole family. They are under an enormous amount of pressure, and the idea that the girls could be prosecuted is distressing, as you can imagine. That just makes the pressure worse. That was a statement.
Yeah, especially knowing that the daughters could be affected by this. There's a lot going on here. We'll keep you posted. We have more with Bob Saget, though. He came in to talk about his new movie, Benjamin. We also asked him about his new wife and daughter, so that's coming up in just a little bit. All right, but this week we are debuting People's Beautiful issue 2019. And in this week's issue, some of our favorite former bachelorettes are revealing their makeup-free, no-filter selfies.
Woo! This is a feature every year. It's always a big deal.
Bachelor and bachelorettes, and I really like that they're doing this.
We're obviously used to seeing them glammed up on The Bachelorette. You can see them all. They're glammed up in some of the pics that we see, like here. This is the official Bachelor photos that they release, right?
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of pressure, especially for women on The Bachelor and Bachelorette, because they're set to such high, unrealistic standards, always looking glam with fake lashes, everything. So I love that they did the feature and got to kind of pare the looks down. Because they're beautiful with makeup, without. Like, women should be able to do whatever they want.
They really should. And look, we think about this. Alicia Keys, she stopped wearing makeup back in 2016, started the no makeup movement. She appears makeup-free on red carpets and interviews. The Voice, we loved that season, watching her as a judge. She feels very empowered and strong and beautiful without makeup, and she's talked a lot about that. And hopefully, that's an example for all women that they can feel confident as well.
Alicia Keys has been such a role model for me because I realized I feel like she looks just as gorgeous without makeup. It's just a different look. And so it's kind of inspiring to be like, oh, you don't have to put so much time into, your face and all the makeup. But if you want to, you can do that as well.
Yeah, so fans of The Bachelorette, check them out. Going makeup-free, owning the natural beauty and the whole thing.
Yeah, do whatever makes you feel beautiful and empowered. That's what we say.
Yes, hello Adele. From the other side of divorce, unfortunately, a whole lot of the singer's money at stake now that she and husband Simon Konecki are splitting. Here's why Adele's divorce might mean her multi-million-dollar fortune will take a hit.
So according to reports, it's believed that the couple did not sign a prenup when they got married back in 2011. So here's where it gets tricky. If Adele and Simon file for divorce in the state of California, where they own property and Simon's business is based, he may be entitled to as much as half of Adele's earnings, which is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Divorce attorney Sandra Davis, who represented Princess Diana in her divorce, told the UK Times, quote, "What is made during the marriage is likely to be split on an equal basis. It doesn't matter who did what or who contributed what."
However, Suzanne Kingston, a lawyer who specializes in family law, also tells the UK Times it's unlikely to be a 50-50 split. She says this: Adele may be able to claim that her talent is effectively genius, which means her husband would be entitled to significantly less.
In May 2018, Adele was listed on UK's Sunday Times annual Rich list, topping the under 30 list with approximately $182 million to her name. A pretty huge jump from the previous year when Forbes estimated her net worth at $69 million.
That is a huge jump.
Yeah,
she also
good year.
She also made over $12 million in 2017 from sales of her most recent album, 25. Now, released in 2015, sold more than 22 million copies to date, making it the 55th best-selling album in history.
And doing the math, that might make sense for what that year was so good.
High numbers that we're talking here.
Adele has holdings in both the UK and the US, including a Beverly Hills mansion, reportedly worth between $9.5 to $13 million.
Wow. In late January of 2019, People can confirm that Adele transferred a 3-bedroom home in Van Nuys, California to Simon. So maybe that's a hint that the split could be amicable. Maybe we're reading into it.
I don't know how they're going to share this property, how they go forward with custody agreements. They share a 6-year-old son, Angelo. We wish them all the best as they move forward.
It's an intervention, Benjamin. We care about you.
There's going to be a lot of lying,
Guys?
a lot of cheating,
Oh, no, it's not like that.
a lot of backstabbing, and a heaping bucket load of deception. Ta-da!
Dad, stop it. You're acting crazy. That was the trailer for Redbox's first original movie, Benjamin, starring and directed by Bob Saget. Joining us now to talk about the movie and much more is the man himself. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm the man himself.
The man himself.
The man himself.
Congrats on this. How have you been?
I'm really good.
Yeah?
I'm really good.
Seems like you're busy.
Busy. My personal life is really good. My kids are good. I got a wife.
She's here. She's in the other room, traveling
hiding.
with you.
We hit her.
Let's talk about the movie. Obviously, really serious topics here.
No comment. I can't.
That's it. No, from here on.
Your focus is on family, drugs, also the idea of losing someone close to you. You've been very open about your experiences losing siblings. Why was this so special to you?
Well, it's interesting. It just things that have happened in my life that worked out happened accidentally. The truth of it is, we all know a lot of people whose kids have been touched by this stuff. It's about a dysfunctional family. My girlfriend is played by Marilyn Rice Cub, who's very funny.
Very funny, yeah.
And she sends a Facebook message out for an intervention, and that's not how you do an intervention. And then Rob Corddry's the family gynecologist. Now, what family has a gynecologist? That doesn't make sense.
Right, and especially as Rob Corddry, of all people.
Here, I don't know. Sorry, you had me on. Rob leads the intervention.
And you were saying that you told our producer that this character for you is kind of Danny Tanner unhinged.
Yeah,
how so?
He's gone. I mean, he's just off the rails. He's a mess over his kid. He's trying to solve everything. But the people that show up for this thing are Sherry O'Terry and Dave Foley and Perry Gilpin, and Kevin Pollak's hilarious in this movie. Kevin Pollak, who I'm sure you both like. Do you watch Mrs. Maisel ever?
Of course. She was in episode 3.
I was in an
Congrats.
episode.
Season 1.
How good is that show?
It's so good, yeah.
So Kevin, every time I would cut to him, I'd say, Kevin, I need you to. He would go, I've done 80 movies. That's all he would say to me all the time. So it was like there was nothing to do. He knew the part.
Were you stressed the whole time? Were you that kind of like
because the character is like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm out of my mind, trying to help this kid and not being equipped in any way. And so the moral of it, the reason it means so much to me, is that it's really out there to tell people to communicate and don't invite strangers to an intervention and get professional help.
Being open with your daughters, what was the toughest conversation you ever had with them as a dad?
It was probably during adolescence when I would tell them what to do with guys and stuff, and I would just say, kick them in the crotch and run away.
Let's talk about this. You're a great dad. John Stamos now a dad. How's he doing?
He's great. Baby looks just like me.
He's dealing with that pretty well.
I don't think his wife likes that joke.
Has he ever had a moment where he's asked you for advice? Like, how'd you get through this phase? My gosh.
He wanted to know how I got through it, because you don't sleep being a new parent. I was working really hard at the time, and it was 23 years ago. So, I mean, I got divorced 23 years ago, so this has been a long time coming to be married again.
Yeah.
I stuttered on that.
How has it felt this time around compared to before?
Well, I'm a lot older.
Yes,
I
right.
was 26 when I was a little boy, and it just happened automatically. It was perfect. There was and I met her parents, and they're lovely, lovely people. And her dad spoke at the wedding, and he's Sicilian. And so we knew it was going to be a long speech, so we played the theme from The Godfather behind it. And I don't think he was angry, but and I knew that Bob and Kelly were right for each other. He didn't do any of that. He's a lovely man.
And we're back.
Fuller House. It's
Yeah.
about to end. How are you feeling about finally putting it to rest?
It's bittersweet.
Yeah.
I think it's really amazing and great. There'll be closure. There's 18 episodes, so there's time to sew up things you don't even need sewn up.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's talk about your comedy. You're on a nationwide tour right now. Anyone who knows you, it's definitely not Danny Tanner doing the stand-up.
No, but it kind of is sometimes. I like things
Yeah.
clean.
It's like, yeah.
You know, the stool
back and
I'm
forth.
going to sit on's got to be clean.
All right, let's take a look at a clip from your latest special. Watch.
This is where I'm the most comfortable. This is like being in a living room with you people. I get to talk to you, I get to know about you. I know most of you are in rehab. I'm wishing you the best. But I mean, if I'm dirty here, if I say anything that offends anybody, basically, I'm not like that in my real life. So what I'm telling you is I'm the only television father left that you can trust. That's what I'm telling you.
I mean, I love it, because everyone knows you as
And that's
Danny
true.
Tanner. Yeah, it's
absolutely.
true.
Not totally. There's some great ones.
Do you like that you shock people sometimes because they think they're
Well,
coming
no,
from-
I don't like to shock people.
You don't?
No, when at first, I'm not a shock comic. I did an HBO special. You could have had a drinking game out of my expletives, but that was because I played at NYU and it was 21-year-old and I'm a chameleon with an audience. But that was a little bit of a different time. That was when Aristocrats was on. I was on Entourage once in a while, so that was a kind of like, let's flip this image, which we've seen done before. I mean, remember Florence Henderson did it from the Brady's. She'd always come on and say something nasty.
But your flip, I think, or people's
Mine
reaction
shocked
was
people.
shocking. Yeah.
But they didn't realize I was acting on Full House.
Right. Well, right.
That's a character. Like, I've played a priest a couple times. The last one was on Shameless, and you can't show that to kids. But I love acting. I've done Broadway a couple times here, and it's, you know, it's important to me to always try to change. So about every 7 years, I morph into something. So like my new stand-up that I'm working on, it's more relevant, and it still has the stuff that I find funny, which is, it's a 9-year-old who learned a bunch of words, and I don't use them as verbs usually, just expletives.
Thank you for coming in. It's so good to see you.
So nice to see you.
Guys, check out Benjamin. It's available exclusively at Redbox kiosks nationwide, and it's streaming on Redbox On Demand April 23rd.
Baby,
That's a clip from NCT 127's music video Regular, which has us all pretty hyped here in the studio and people outside the studio as well. NCT 127 is here with us live. Of course, we have to let you guys do your special greeting for us. Go for it. You got the greeting?
Yeah, okay. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Showboy NCT! Hi, we are NCT 127! Yeah!
People, everyone watching the live stream, the fans' heads just exploded.
And we were talking before, we've never had a crowd this big outside of the building. That's just incredible. How does it make you feel, knowing you have all these fans that show up in person?
I mean, I citizens. We just thank you guys. I love NCT.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's a lot to talk to. Yes, look at all of them.
Oh my God.
You got the tour. By the way, the tour bus is not so subtle, but it's in case, just in case.
How do they know you're here?
It gets in the way of traffic.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible, though. You guys have a lot going on. Let's start with your announcement last week on GMA, releasing an EP on May 24th called We Are Superhuman. What can you tell us about the theme of this EP?
Well, the EP is called We Are Superhuman, and the title song is called Superhuman as well. So what we want to do is have, we're talking about everyone's potential to become a superhuman. Everyone has their own superpower, in our opinion. And it's just positive vibes for everyone. Yeah.
And announcing the EP is one thing. People go crazy for that. Then you surprise your fans on GMA with a first-time performance of Superhuman, the new single off the album. What was it like preparing for that moment? Kind of here comes the big debut. It's in front of a live national audience. That's got to be a little stressful.
Yeah, I mean, it was a surprise for our fans, but it was also very nerve-wracking for us as well, because we prepared a lot for that stage. It wasn't even the full version of Superhuman. We mixed it with the song that we released earlier, like Cherry Bomb, and so the whole performance was very nerve-wracking, but it was the GMA, so we were very grateful to be able to.
Yeah, well, it was great. You guys killed it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
My
Are you
thing-
dancing?
Yeah. Okay.
I was just about to talk about the dancing. We were trying to learn your moves this morning. The moves are so hard. I don't know how you guys do it and keep all the dances straight. I mean, how do you kind of remember all the moves? Because there's so many.
어떻게 다 기억하는지. Practice. A lot of practice.
Many
practice and more practice.
I mean, I saw Jeremy already knowing
Okay, Jeremy's been
This one, it was hard for me even to get this one. No, look, you guys saw it. I don't know. So you did the little thing like this, and then you go boom, and it's like boom, 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 boom. So anyway, guys, just a little thing I got.
Don't encourage this.
If you need a 10th member.
On tour with you or something.
There it is. Here we go.
Actually, I have to say, Jeremy, that's a good job.
Thank you, guys.
You're only practicing for like an hour.
I can tell the in-citizens are not going to like me. It's okay, though. Look, let's talk about this. The fans' reactions. You hit them with the news, the new EP, and everything like that. What was the feedback that you got?
I mean, I feel like social media was kind of like a lot of fans were very excited. And I just wanted to tell them, even at the GMAs, we didn't show them the whole thing.
Right.
So I feel like there's a lot to look forward to, because this Superhuman song is very, very good.
It's super catchy.
Yeah, and you guys were here last June, right? So almost a year, so much has happened. A big thing, Apple Music called you the Up Next Artist of the Month.
Yeah.
First ever K-pop
Congratulations.
fan.
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, great for you guys.
So you hear this news, how does it make you feel, and then how does it inspire you to kind of keep going?
I just want to say, when we first heard that we were going to be the Up Next Artist for Apple, we were all very awed. We were very, we couldn't even, it was an unbelievable moment. We were very honored, so we would like to say thank you to Apple first for giving us that opportunity. And we were very, it was the first Asian title, and so we were very grateful, and that month went by so fast for us.
Yeah.
How'd you guys celebrate the news? You're like, I'll go get some dinner, party, what?
Well, we had a stage, in LA, and we performed on a rooftop in the middle of LA, and that stage was made by Apple for us, for the Up Next Artist, and that moment was really memorable.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
The views, the shots of all that.
Got fans there as well.
Yeah.
There was a photo of us in a street where they upload the faces of the artist of the month for the Up Next Artist, and we actually went there in person, took photos of that.
I love that I think one thing that fans connect to so much about you guys is that it seems that you're really excited about this experience, and that's why it's so fun for us to connect with you on your rise. So we were lucky to have you in the summer. Then you made the late night appearance in October on Jimmy Kimmel, part of his concert series.
Yeah.
The big national TV appearance in the U.S.
Oh, wow, that's a good.
Yeah, what was that experience like for you? What do you remember most about that?
Photo, thank you.
Yeah, what did you?
Red and green.
What did you love most about that experience?
그때 소감 한마디. Very nervous.
Yeah.
Very nervous, and
we are first time regular 처음으로 보여드렸던
It was the first time showing
Yeah.
regular, premiering regular on
Yeah.
TV as well.
Did you
so-
keep the suits? Because those were some.
Oh, of course we
on
did.
We have them in different colors too.
Oh yeah.
You guys have mentioned a couple times you get kind of nervous for these things. What's the thing that you do to kind of calm those nerves right before? Do you have a ritual or do you come together and do something?
긴장 푸는 방법?
파이팅.
Like before before we go on stage, we always come together, like get in a big circle, and we have like a cheer kind of. We do that. We do the hand thing. You know, you see those in basketball movies.
Yeah,
you do that too.
yeah.
You do that, and it just brings everyone together as one. And you know, I think that's the most.
Kind of also reminds you have this big kind of family now
Yeah, yeah,
around you,
definitely.
and like it's gonna be fine, and you guys always go out and kill it. We were talking about kicking it stateside. You guys are here. You like New York. You guys,
Yeah.
we see it on
Such a
your
great time.
Instagram. What's been the most memorable experience you've had so far in New York on this trip?
제일 기억에 남는.
We did a lot.
Yeah.
Like, for me, like me and Mar, we saw the Phantom of the Opera on Broadway, and like we went to like East Bridge. And like
We saw the vessel.
Oh, nice at the Hudson Yards. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the
Part
vessel.
of Easter Festival.
We were at the Easter
Yeah.
Festival,
Okay.
so we had our bonnets.
Oh really? Oh, no.
We had our bonnets, like looking good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, people were going all out though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you saw some Broadway. Anyone want to be on Broadway? Did you guys get that Broadway bug?
I mean, if we could.
I could see it. Your whole band could be like a musical on Broadway if you wanted, I bet.
We're open.
Call us, make it happen. Look, America, the U.S. can't get enough of you. You're kicking off the U.S. leg of the Neo City, the Origin World Tour tomorrow in New Jersey.
Yes.
What can fans expect to see? Fans that are coming out for
뭘
this tour.
기대할 수 있는지.
Maybe us.
A lot of you guys. What are you most excited for fans to see about the show? Is there something in particular?
Because like it's our first time doing a North American tour as well. So meeting the fans that we haven't been to, like the cities, is just a great experience for us as well. And being able to perform our concert itself is an experience that we're looking forward to as well.
Yeah, you were saying before you're looking forward to going to Chicago.
Yeah. I can't wait to go to Chicago. Like we're performing at the Rosemont, and I've been there before when I was little, and just to be able to perform there is very, I don't know, it's just it's a unique experience for me, you know, and I can't wait to cherish it later.
Yeah.
I'm from Wisconsin, so Midwest.
Midwest, you know.
All right, we can't let you go without a little game.
Of
Ready?
course.
It's called
We love
Get
games.
ready.
Answer That. NCT
love
127.
The man
All
brings
right.
in the
So
wheel.
we have this wheel.
Okay.
Basically, all you have to do is you have to just spin the wheel. Mark, you're in charge.
Okay.
Yes, whatever it lands on. And then you guys, you can tell your fans which you
Mark.
prefer.
Okay.
So this or that.
All right.
Ready?
Do I go right away?
Yeah,
Yes.
here we go.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow, weak roll.
This
A
or
very
that.
weak roll.
This
Should
or
we?
that. No, it's good. It's good.
I was going very gentle with it.
It was a great spin. So this or that, Twitter or Instagram?
Okay, Twitter or Instagram.
Wow.
Okay.
What should we?
Okay, wait. 하나, 둘, 셋. Instagram.
Why?
I heard one Twitter.
One Twitter.
Wait, who said Twitter?
Me.
Oh, just you. Is that the? Okay, there we
I
go.
love Bird.
Okay. All right, spin it again. Here we go. Let's get a real good spin here.
Yeah.
There we go. Legit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
This
All right.
or that, pancakes or waffles?
That's actually hard.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Pancake or waffle? Pancake 아니면 waffle.
Okay.
하나, 둘, set. Pancake.
Oh, a little split
I think we're
here.
split down the middle.
Okay.
Pancakes.
Pancakes, raise your hands. Yeah. Okay.
Waffles,
And waffles, raise your hands.
Oh, that's
Have you guys ever had chicken and waffles? Because that's a thing.
chicken and waffles.
Yes, fried
I
chicken
like
and waffles.
pancakes. Pancakes are the best. That's me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check it out. That's what you should do while you're on your North American tour. All right, another
All right,
spin. Here we go.
another spin. Ooh, that was a good spin. All right. Shower or bath?
Let's have hands up for shower. Here we go. Shower.
We got
One bather. Sorry. And then bath.
bath.
I like bath
Okay.
because Japanese culture, bath always. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Baths are relaxing.
Yeah, relaxing. Yeah.
I was in Japan and did an onsen. I was in a bath and a spa. It's a nice soaking, and that is fantastic. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
All right, let's spin it again.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. I got a compliment.
Oh, we got we'll do one more. We'll go one this way.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Texting or DMing?
Okay.
Okay.
텍스팅 아니면 DM.
문자
오케이. 문자
문자 아니면 DM.
Okay, should we raise hands for texting? 1, 2, 3, texting.
텍스팅.
Oh, once again.
Everyone's texting, I think.
Yeah.
그 문자.
Here's a question.
More of a text.
Do you ever respond to fans who DM you?
No, actually, we have our own
Team.
like.
Like your own team?
We also have this
group
like
text
yeah,
or
like this SNS page where we can actually talk with our fans.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, cool.
We leave a space for that, but we don't
Yeah.
have like personal DMs where we chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense. That would be
Probably-
overwhelming.
yeah, I was gonna say that's
Leave
a
it
lot.
open, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We have time
let's
for
do-
another one?
I think
Here we
we
go.
have time for a couple more.
재밌다 이거.
Wow, you really
Oh
like
my
this
gosh,
candy
wow,
bar.
that's good and
Go
sweet.
this way.
Okay, this or that. Sweet or savory?
단 아니면 짠.
Right? Sweet food or savory
단
food?
아니면 짠.
Okay, hands up for sweet.
단 거 아니면 짠 거.
오케이.
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
And then we
Okay,
got-
and then hands up for savory.
짠 거.
Yeah.
How about we change it to spicy?
Friend.
Spicy.
Right?
Spicy?
The heat in
Oh.
food, right?
Do you have a favorite food that you've had in New York so far?
미국.
Oh, a lot.
Pizza.
Pepperoni pizza.
Cheesecake.
Yeah. Ooh.
We ate grilled corn.
Oh,
Grilled corn.
Oh, grilled corn, yeah, like on the
corn.
cob, on the grill. Yeah.
Nice.
Cafe Havana.
Yeah.
nice.
I love corn on the cob.
Do we have time for
Yeah.
another one? Okay, we have time for another one. Here we go, last one.
Last one. Okay, I'm
Let's see if he
If you
lands on the
give
same.
pancakes and waffles.
Come on.
Last one.
Mark, come on.
제발. Don't waffle.
No way! We win! There you go, soft.
Three
Oh my gosh.
times.
No, this is weird.
Okay.
Comedy movie or horror movie?
무서운 영화.
Okay.
영화.
Comedy. Check it out.
All right, comedy movie.
Comedy.
Comedy movie.
Like
And
to
then
laugh. All right.
horror movie. Yeah. I like scary movies.
He raised his hand twice.
You can like both. Give us your favorite scary movie. Like what's
제일
the
좋아하는 공포 영화.
Conjuring.
Conjuring? Oh, those are scary.
He gets so scared.
No, and The Conjuring
so
actually
scared.
freaked me
I
out.
love horror movies.
Oh wow.
So fun.
By the way, while we're here, we've got to take a look at final look at some of the gifts that your fans have been tweeting us. Let's take a look here. All right, people loving
That was in LA.
this. That was in LA.
Yeah, that was Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Let's do
Santa
this
Monica
one.
We are superhuman.
Wow, that's cute. Very cute.
Here we go. Family hug. Yeah.
Hugs everywhere.
It's a lot of love. A lot of love in these.
Wait, what's
gifts.
this? What was that? Wait.
That was a heart. That was a heart.
Okay.
That was
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.
That was just trying to make a heart with 3 people and just failing.
Failing miserably.
The effort that really matters. You guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Love having
so
you
great to
here.
talk to you.
You guys,
Congratulations
make sure to check out
on
NCT
everything.
127's new EP, We Are Superhuman. It's available May 24th and available for pre-order now.
All right,
Thank you.
coming up tomorrow, guys, calling all Karate Kid lovers out there, season 2 of Cobra Kai is dropping. We're talking to the show's stars, Ralph Macchio and William Zabka, about reprising their movie roles. It's an epic series. You're going to love what they have to say.
Plus, Nate and Jeremiah by Design is back for a 3rd season. We're sitting down with Nate Berkus and Jeremiah Brent to talk all about what they've got in store this time for the Addictive Home Design Show. Thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Rodney
But first,
Atkins.
let's do a big family group hug at the end, right?
Okay,
Here we
let's
go.
do it.
Come on, bring it in, guys. Bring it in. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Rodney Atkins, and this is One Last Thing. The last song I had stuck in my head was, I don't know what it's called. It's Rise, 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 Rise Till We Fall. It's Jonas Blue. The last show I binge watched was the 100 Greatest Fights in UFC. My last family vacation was the Gulf of Mexico.